Visor down.
Your head's not in it. Why don't you just do prisoner pose?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we are talking on Let's Review LED light strips. So I have one light strip here connected just loosely to my battery terminal. There it is, from Eliminator. So we're going to do a quick install and then we're going to go out and ride these at night and do some night photography just to show off the brightness of this. So if you guys are interested, in the riding portion of this only, just go ahead and skip ahead and we'll pick it up with a motovlog. Also do some photography for a change. Alright, with that being said, this is one of 8 light strips I got in from Eliminator. If you guys aren't familiar with them, they're pretty much the industry leader when it comes to high quality LED lights that you can get for your motorcycle. They have a premium kit, which I got in my hands right now, and that's what we're going to be installing. So quick disclaimer, this is a paid review. Send these in for free and threw me a couple bucks to make this video. With that being said, it's not a fidget spinner. This is something that I plan on running on my bike. I just never invested myself, and I'm not really good with electronics, so I'm up to the challenge. But with that being said, just take it with a grain of salt. There are other options out there on Amazon. I don't know the quality versus these LEDs. From what I can gather, I had Robbie over here. Compared to his, these are very bright and they come with a lifetime warranty, which is good. More information will be in the description below, but we're just gonna do a quick install. Again, they sent me 8 of these and I think I'm only gonna need maybe 4 once I get these fairings off. So this is on a Honda Grom, so obviously a little bit smaller of a bike, so depending on what you're running, you can probably get away with giving a couple to your friends. So I'm not going to do a install video on this one. I'm just going to kind of snap my fingers, pick it right back up with the motovlog. Alright, lights out. Alright, we're back. Here is the full LED setup, complete. Many hours later, to my right, David Lando.
What's up, guys?
2 ball guys in the camera. Back at you. So, as you can see, we brought out the tripod, the 5D Mark III with the 51.2. We're going to take some photos for Eliminator. But before we do that, let me tell you what we got going on here. I got 2 of the strips right here, which I cut down about 3 or 4 of these little strips, so you can cut them. There's actually lines where you can cut them. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller for the Grom. I got 4 in the engine bay shining down, and then 1 on the airbox shining forward with the headlight on. I think it looks pretty good.
I like it.
Looks good, huh?
I always like it with the airbox. You always putting something on there.
Airbox is good.
I don't ever think of that. Then it's always dark on the front fender, but now it's lit.
Hey, it is lit. Super lit. Alright. So what we're going to do now is take some photos. So we got a couple spots that we found here at our local Walmart that we're going to use as backdrops. So, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're just going to do a long exposure. Turn live view off. Do one of these. So 10-second count on that guy. No shaky. I'm shooting at 4 seconds, f8, ISO 100. So you're going to get the best image quality. The sharpness of the lens right around 8 to... I think f11 is like the sharpness of that lens. So let's see how it came off.
There's sharpnesses of lenses?
Yeah, based on the aperture.
No shit.
Yeah.
How do you figure that out?
There's like charts that you can look at where there's like the sharpness peak or whatever.
No way.
Yeah.
For specific lenses?
For all lenses.
But I mean, are they all generally the same? Like I have a 50 mil as well. It only goes 2.8.
I mean, like,
change it up?
Well, I mean, generally, like right in the middle, it's gonna be sharper.
Yeah.
But no, they're not all the same.
Oh, that is a good picture.
Okay, we're gonna try this one here.
I like that.
Peekaboo.
Mm-hmm.
Peekaboo, here we go. 4-second exposure. That looks nice, I like that. Okay.
I really like how you can cut those. Like, is it every single LED? Like
so
every single one?
if you look at it, when you look at the strip, there's like the lights, and then there's 2 like gold things, and there's a line right there. I was like, oh, I wonder if you can cut right here, and you can.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, definitely every spot can be different.
Yeah. With the Honda Grom, obviously, I don't need the long strips. I forgot what the length is, but the ones on the back, I cut, I think, about 2 of those notches off. So just keep that in mind. When you buy these, you can change the length of them.
It's definitely good on the airbox, too, because most kits, they're big and you can't cut. I mean, you're down to like less than half on the airbox.
Yeah, the airbox is cut. I thought about it because that one time we were riding, I got flack for not having a light on a license plate.
Yeah.
Thought about putting one right on the back.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Not bad. I want to get lower. Oh, yeah.
Lower is always better.
Lower is always better. So when you're taking photos, just remember, everybody usually sees at eye level. So mix it up. Go low, go high. Do a different angle. Can you turn my handlebars away from me?
All the way? Or
yeah, keep going. I just want to see what they look like. Yeah, all the way, and then turn the light on. Take one more photo without the light on. So I would say ease of install on this one is moderate, especially if you don't know what you're doing with electronic. The instructions that they send you are pretty straightforward. Once you get your hands in there, it's pretty
like I said, it's pretty straightforward. Negative goes negative, positive goes positive. Once you start mapping it out, it all makes sense. It's just, if you never used any electronic tools before, like crimpers, strippers, stuff like that, you're gonna have to spend a little bit more time making sure you have the right equipment for this job. If I were to recommend one thing to Illumimoto, I would say maybe just offer like a harness kit to where it's just plug and play. I don't know if that's an option. Like I said, I don't know too much about electronics. I put in a ceiling fan once. That's about it. I like the last one. I think the best.
Everything low is best.
Once you get a shot of me, I'll try to hold still. Visor down.
Your head's not in it.
Oh.
Cutting off at like the bottom of your. Why don't you just do prisoner pose?
Prison pose? How about like this?
Yeah. Ready?
Wait. Okay, ready.
All right. When do you know when it's gonna be?
Yeah, it's blinking, 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 blinking. Getting ready. And go. Okay, take it off. Did it click?
Done.
That's hard. Oh, that's not bad.
Bike looks better by itself.
Yeah, thanks. Is that a compliment for my bike or me?
Both.
Alright, take one more. Alright, what are you thinking? Maybe one Connex box?
Yeah, someplace where we don't have to ride very far. I don't think it got you.
No, I'm gonna move it over there, yeah?
Alright, yeah.
Which one do you think we should do? Just a single one, or?
I say the same kind of angle in front of those triple ones.
Alright, I'll meet you over there.
Sweet.
We're gonna move over here and do another shot, but first... That was almost a loopy.
Oh, dude, I just made some art for you, too.
Just walking with it?
Yeah. Almost made like a person with a light. Yeah. You're welcome.
Is that me?
That's art.
Is that my wheelie?
No, I think it was you just pulling into here and me tripping almost.
It almost looks like a dude.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like a stick figure with titties and a skirt. Nice.
Dude, you print that up, that's like a $1,000 art piece right there.
Yeah, modern art. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let you take this one. So, two bald guys and a camera continues. So this shot will be Mr. Lando's. Let him set it up. So while he's doing that, let me just talk one more time about the Illumimoto. As you guys can see, it's very bright. So the only kicker is it's a single color. So I opted for white because obviously it goes with the theme, which I'm okay with. Let me just go over the install. So while I was installing, I did the back strips first. It comes with wires obviously coming out of both LEDs or all LEDs with the negative and the positive, and then they give you a buttload of extra wires. You have to remove all the fairings. That's the hardest part, and then wire everything together. I would say if you have any mechanical skills in your toolbox, you should be able to complete this pretty easily. For me, it was moderately hard. I get like anxiety when I start messing with little things that don't work. So what I was running into is I had a bad set of crimpers and strippers, so every time I would crimp a connector, it would break. So what I ended up doing is coming to Walmart, buying some extra connectors and also some better crimpers. You're also going to need electrical tape, so make sure you have that as well. You can always solder it if you're that inclined, or have someone solder it. I would say the install was moderate, so mostly time consuming just because there's so many things you have to take off, like the fairings, clean it, and get the wires all connected. You know, if you can do a ceiling fan, you can figure this out. The diagram could be a little bit better. I mean, it's straight to the point, so if you have any electronical skills or experience, you're going to read it and know exactly what to do. Myself, I have zero, so I wired my headlight, but it came with all connectors that all just connected all together. With this one, you had to splice them and then crimp them, so just keep that in mind. If you're not familiar with electronics, you might want to find a friend that is. Lando, how you doing?
Done with my pictures. Take a look at what I shot.
Alright, let's take a look at Lando's shots.
I went 2.8.
Ooh, 2.8.
I wanted depth.
Oh yeah, shallow depth of field. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna take one last shot, just a far away one. Alright, last shot here. Hey, last shot. Just doing a wide shot, get all the boxes. Nice, here it is. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Got some good pictures, so we're gonna send these to Illumimoto and say thank you for the LED lights. If you guys are in the market for it, once again, this is like industry leader light stuff, so it might be a little bit more expensive, but check it out on their website. Is that you?
I'm like barely holding the brake. I have like a weird spot in here.
Nice. Alright, anyway, so if you guys want to check them out, the link will be in the description below. Again, guys, I appreciate it. I think it looks pretty good. So when I started this, I said I did get these for free, and they did throw me a couple bucks, but this is something that, you know, obviously I want to run on my bike. I think it looks really good. And yeah, you know, it's not a fidget spinner, so that's good. So here's a good side-by-side comparison. So Lando has just like a cheap Amazon LED light. You can see the quality in these are just a little bit more brighter white than what you have over here. It's more of like a yellowish light. But side-by-side comparison, you can see the Illumimoto LED lights is just a brighter white. It's more of like that true white color. Lando, you got more of like a yellowish light. So what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely want to upgrade to yours.
Yeah, that's, I think it's worth it. Keep in mind for the Grom especially, You can get away with 6 of them. You don't need the 8-piece kit. Also keep in mind that you can cut them down a little bit, so that's pretty sweet. I definitely think they look pretty hot, so I'm excited. I like them. Let's take a look at Lando's shots. Are you putting it up there?
Is it over here?
Put it up there. Go ahead. Bing! There it is. Looking good, Lando. High five. All right, it's Friday night. We got to shoot tomorrow, so we're going to get back to the house, do a little gaming. So if you guys don't know, I am now on Xbox Live at Photogromer. Feel free to add me. We will have some live gaming in the future. It should be fun. But if you enjoyed the Let's Review series on the LEDs from Eliminator, make sure you give it a like. If you haven't done so already, you want to subscribe, make sure you hit that subscribe link. And I'll see you in the next one.
You just jump over me?
No.
Are you teabagging me?
Yeah.
Connected.